the Alt Funds Investment Podcast explores those making investments in the alternative asset landscape, as well as the vendors who service these funds. We provide resources for emerging managers and insights for those in the alternative fund space. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon for investment decisions.
Welcome to the All Fun Investment Podcast. My name is Mike Schroeder. Today we're with Max Shilo of Coinloan. Max, how you doing today, man?
Doing very well, very well. Currently in Dubai, so been here for probably a week and here for conferences. So representing CoinLoan on I mean, it's crazy how much there is to do and how many different events here are in Dubai, especially for crypto space.
Oh yeah, are you guys seeing a lot of activity happening there right now?
Well, given that it's a bear market, it's actually very refreshing to see that things are still happening. People are still building, and no one's really thinking about giving up.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. It's good time to be building it. If you got a solid product. So
that's what they say to get rid of the grief.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of companies dying right now, and there's a lot of companies that are thriving. So it's a interesting time, nonetheless. But tell us about your background and what brought you to where you're at today at CoinLoan.
Yeah. So I joined 2 years ago, and I wasn't it was technically a coincidence. So I wasn't looking for a role or anything like that. So I was looking for crypto companies based out of Estonia, and CoinLoan was literally the first one that was showing up on the list. And I just said, hey, I don't know why did I check the CVs or the job offerings, and then there was this all-arounder, or kind of technically I'm myself, I am a forex trader. I've been trading for 8 years now, and then was this digital currency analytic position, and obviously we were just about to start, or the first wave of the bull run has already started, and I was like, okay, I've got my personal ass pretty much in crypto already, so I was really digging into it. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm already doing it, so this is this technical analysis stuff that I'm good at, and then why not? Well, I just what I did was I took, hey, I'll just give it a shot. So I just took my PDF from LinkedIn, and I just wrote one sentence: hey, we might have something to talk about, and that's it. And then I forgot about it. And then a couple of days later, we were on a call with the CEO and the co-founder, and then things escalated pretty quickly from there.
That's great. Tell us about your offering at CoinLoan. Tell us about what you guys are doing, and client base and everything.
Yeah. So CoinLoan is now probably the oldest. Yeah, we were the very first company who came out with this crypto bank idea. So our CEO had a probably around 40,000 BTC that they got with their partner, and then they split it, and then his partner actually kept the BTC, and he had to buy the apartment for that money. Obviously, in hindsight, it looks like it was a bad idea. However, he had such big pain that he thought, well, had I had the option to actually borrow money against the BTC, not to sell it right away and buy the apartment, then I could have kept it. And so then he started thinking about how he can build this product, and then he literally started building it. So the idea came from his own personal pain that he experienced.
Yeah, started from a real use case.
Yeah, and that's the bread and butter of our business. So we are a crypto lending platform. Most of our competitors are now going into the history books of the history. So it's been interesting to see how things have been escalating to the downside, but we're still here, and we're not going to leave anywhere. So I like to say that we're very well risk managed and very conservative in our approach. So that has kept us in the game.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what type of products do you guys have? I know you have the lending products, borrow products. Dive into kind of your offering, and also talk to us about the type of clients that are using your products.
We have three main products. One is interest account. So we provide yield on your stables and on your crypto. So around 5.5 on any kind of crypto assets that are on our platform. So we have around 20. You can just guess what they are. They're top 20 cryptos, starting from Polkadot, Solana, BNB, and upwards. And then so that's the staking part. So financial institutions and both retail customers. So it's really a mixture of those two. So we have corporate accounts and obviously just regular people who hold crypto and they don't really want to sell them. So just earn yield on those currencies. So yeah, that's the staking part. So we provide 10% on stables, 5% on crypto. You can boost the APIs to up to 2% with our native token, Coinloan token, which is a CLT. And then we have a crypto loans product, which is what we believe is one of the most advanced crypto lending solutions on the market. So we believe that our solution, namely, is the most efficient and probably the best on the market because of the efficiency and automatization. So we really never touch anything. So it's fully automated. We can't do anything. So it's based on obviously on smart contract, and everything's being executed just like this. And then the third product is our exchange. So we have our own exchange where if you have any need for exchange, obviously you can do it in house. So you don't have to to do it elsewhere. It doesn't make sense. So it's like a mini ecosystem, I would say.
That's great. Tell us about your corporate offering. So is this like maybe like a corporation, maybe Tesla or MicroStrategies that would place their coins with you guys to take out a loan against it?
Yeah. So there are many different. So like it's pretty hard to actually describe who are our customers and why they are taking loans from our loan book, but they vary a lot since like our unique position in the marketplace is that and by the way, no one really provides such solution specifically from CeFi. But what we do is we have 20 plus assets on our platform. We can do cross loans, so you can have like you can have Monero or XRP, and you can borrow Polkadot or Pax Gold or any kind of other assets that are on our platform. With this, you can actually, so there are many different things that you can do. One is you can trade that way. So let's say, for example, you have a lot of XRP, you take Polkadot against it. You'll just wait until Polkadot outperforms XRP, and you just literally give it back. So and you can keep the profit. There are market makers, there are exchanges, there are even individuals who are buying real estate with our products. I mean, it was just obviously during the bull run or the good times, which ended, which I believe, like there's the sand in the line was where everything just collapsed, But before that, there was like hope for a better future, maybe even like another sort of bump to the upside. But yeah, many people took out loans to buy real estate or to sort of some people what they do is they kind of leverage their positions. Obviously, this is very risky, and on most of the cases, it really ended up being not in their favor. But these are actually common practices amongst all of the crypto lending platforms. So yeah, lots of different use cases. But I mean, generally speaking, we have like we since we have been operating since 2017, we have a lot of big players holding our tokens or holding their stables, specifically at our on our platform. And what they do is like one thing, the most simple thing, if you think about hedge funds. So if you have like 1,000 BTC, so you have this capability to actually borrow against it. However, if you sell it, you have to literally pay taxes.
Right.
On it.
There's tax benefits. Yeah.
So there's a massive tax benefit on taking loans. So you don't actually sell anything. So you just take loans, and you can. I'm not sure actually, but you can deduct the tax. So yeah, I mean, there are a lot of different use cases which I can't really describe, but this is like in a nutshell what it allows to do.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, it's something I had thought about doing in the past. On the real estate side, taking out a loan to buy some real estate. I ended up deciding against it, but I love the idea. I love the concept. So with you mentioned you have about 20 plus coins available on your platform. How do you guys go about choosing those coins? Is it based on demand? Why would you add one coin versus the other? What does that look like?
Yeah, so we have certain in-house criteria. Obviously, they have to be liquid. So if someone takes out a massive loan, then we have to be able to actually liquidate them without taking on any risks from our end. In a way that, currently we have limited our offering to corporates, since some of the coins, I mean, like Polkadot, for example, if you dump 3 million worth of Polkadot, which is not a big amount to market, which we have to do like this, at a rapid speed, it will dump the price like probably around 15 to 20%, which is
not enough liquidity.
Yeah, there's not enough liquidity. So to answer your question, there are many different criteria, but the main one, obviously, it's being a highly liquid asset that there is demand for. Yeah,
that makes a lot of sense. And hey, on a positive note, BTC's holding its June low. A lot of coins are, so we'll see. Give the market some time, but we'll see where it goes. What does the competitive landscape look like for companies that provide loans in the crypto space, and how does CoinLoan differentiate itself from the competition?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So how do we differentiate ourselves is through the cross sort of loan system. It's
almost like a bridge loan.
Yeah, it's like a bridge loan, really. So that's something that no one really does, and that we are proud and honored about. We also provide the best rates from CFI platforms. Obviously, right now, given the current market situation, it's not sustainable to provide 10% on stables. So that's our roadmap probably takes 5 to 6 weeks from now. We're gonna lower our interest rates to even significantly. So I can't really tell it out loud right now, but there's another product coming which is fixed interest rate. So that's that's something that we're super excited about, because this is something that is gonna give us another competitive advantage, and also probably even attract more institutions on our platform as well. But yeah, two things. So our rates are probably the most competitive from CeFi platform specifically, and also trust, because we've been operating since 2017, and even given the market turmoil, I mean, CeFi literally demolished the trust that people have had until now. So
Yeah.
you can imagine how what it looks like from mass sort of withdrawal point of view or perspective. So you actually have to manage your risks in a way that it's sustainable. It's where we, with this market turmoil or the bankruptcy sort of wave that just happened, we actually proved to our customers and to our institutions who have trusted us for a very long time that we can manage our risk, and that's something that we're doing very well.
Yeah, no, I love to see that, because I know some friends that had money on different places, and a little bit myself. So yeah, it's definitely been some unfortunate times recently. What in terms of other competitors in the landscape, what does that look like? Are they kind of similar offerings? I guess how do you look at the competitive landscape?
Yeah, so there's I see some of the trends happening in front of my eyes. So we were thinking about whether we should adjust, or maybe we'll figure something out. But anyway, there are companies. So there are technically pools where you can lend under collateralized. By the way, I just wanted to point out real quick. So there are a few. We'll probably get to that anyway. What has kept us in the game are our core principles that we have followed vigorously throughout the years, and these principles are actually something that I like coming into the company just two years ago. I mean, it was super hard for me to actually understand, but our CEO, he's very, let's say, experienced guy, and so he sees things from long-term perspective, which I necessarily doesn't really at all times, but these principles are: we never do loans, or we never facilitate loans that are against our company's sort of terms, meaning we've never done, throughout all these 5 years, we've never done a single under collateralized loan. So everything has been exceptionally over collateralized, and also we never participate in any DeFi protocols. So these two are the main ones that have given us this position where we are now. So yeah, coming back to the market. So what I'm seeing right now is a lot of new sort of DeFi protocols are coming in, where people can lend out money to companies like Wintermute, to companies like Jump Trading, to companies like FTX, who have shown their balance sheet to the protocol. They're fully solvent. They have probably 10 times more of options or value that they can borrow, at least 10 times more than they are borrowing. So let's say if Jump just takes out like 50 million loan or 10 million, so they can the capacity is much higher than that. Like,
yeah, good
like
balance sheets.
Yeah. But this has been the case already with Three Arrows, as we know. So they also show their balance sheets and stuff like this. Obviously, there was a lot of trust being involved as well. But now, obviously, it's the place in itself is in a better position now. That's for sure. Yeah, so this is something that's coming into the market, and there's a lot of competition. Well, think of it like TrueFi, Maple, Contrary. Yeah, there are a few others who are Dam Finance now. They just contacted me yesterday. So yeah, um, the space is moving into the direction of just lending to specific companies who have proven themselves to be like trustable counterparties.
Yeah, that's awesome. What types of factors should investors be considering when they choose a platform to take loans on their tokens?
I believe there are a few things, but main thing is their track record with being involved in the marketplace. I mean, everything, the whole thing, the whole sort of CFI space is moving towards. It's slowly moving towards. Obviously, it's not going to happen overnight, but at the end of the day, who wins is the one who shows everything on chain. Right now, no one does it. Nexo tries to imitate that they do, but they do not. So this is a longer term perspective. Probably someone will come and build the systems around on chain sort of tracking and everything. But right now, it's still very far from being there.
Yeah. What and I kind of asked that question, like, what, choosing to take a loan when somebody lends money, but now from somebody considering taking out a loan, what factors should they be considering?
Obviously there are a lot of risks involved, so no one really wants to get liquidated. So we generally speaking, this is the worst thing that can happen, is that we have to liquidate someone. Obviously we can't really do anything because we never take any risks on our loans, but you ideally would love to have an option to top up the funds and over collateralize it over 50%, meaning like give it 50% to go down, for the price to go down, for you to be being liquidated, and even then have this option to be able to top up your collateral. That's
No,
number one
that's
for me.
I totally agree. That is huge. I'm really glad you brought up that point, because that was, I mentioned how I was looking to possibly take out a loan for real estate. That was my concern, where, what happens if Bitcoin price goes down 50% and I mess so well.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to somebody launching a new fund today?
Well, obviously it has to be someone who has the experience, but probably right now, like, I would say just hold the cash until you see it everywhere that blood is on the streets. So if you raise money, if you're opening a fund now, if you have people backing you, investors giving you, let's say, let's be moderate or conservative, let's say 25 mil for a fund, new coming fund, just keep it until you'll see that everyone is talking about shit's going crazy. Then it's time to enter the market.
Yeah, I love it. Time to deploy capital when there's blood on the streets. Max, this has been great. Thank you so much. Where could people go to connect with you and learn more about CoinLoan?
CoinLoan, you can go coinloan.io. That's our site. You can see everything that's relevant that you need to know about CoinLoan. I myself, you can write me an email, mshilo, mshilo @coinloan.io, or you can just text me on Telegram if that's necessary. Maximilian, but with 0 instead of O at the end. So Maximilian with 0. And
Amazing.
that's it.
Good stuff. We'll put that in the show notes for our viewers. Definitely check out CoinLoan if you get the chance. And Max, thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it.
Awesome.